Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. I decided recently that I wanted to get better at playing Orphea. Even tried to record some videos over the weekend, but that didn't go too well. And she's one of those characters that I've always been interested in. When she was announced at BlizzCon, I really liked her art style. When I had the chance to play her, I really liked her kit. However, I never really committed to learning the character once she was fully released into the Nexus, and I would like to change that. I'm level 5 with her right now. Most of that has been grinded out in the last couple days. And I just want to show you where I'm starting, my baseline. And hopefully, in a month from now, I could show you that I have truly mastered Orphea. Or, more accurately, nothing has changed, and I'm just as bad as I've always been. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on Warhead Junction today. The friendly team, Orphea, Varian, Vala, Anduin, and Abathur. The enemy team, Nova, Alexstrasza, Anubarak, Blaze, and Li Ming. Level 1, we are going to go for Ancestral Strength. I'm not that confident in my ability to position at an exact spot to land a Q to deal damage with it. So I'm just not going to do that. So non-heroic abilities deal 20% more damage to stun, rooted, silence, or slowed enemies. And grant 1 additional chaos when hitting heroes. Dope. Sounds good to me. Our Q ability, a straight line skill shot that has a delay. If we manage to land this on our enemies, we are then able to dash around a little bit. Looks like they're going for the vision. We see Nova skirting around here as well. This is a decoy, but that doesn't matter to me. I still get chaos off that shit. I guess I'm gonna go soak. Yep. Good luck, boys. Nova rotating down as well, but I'm ahead of her, so we're not too worried. Our W ability is Chomp. This allows us to do a very short range frontal AoE. Or I guess it can be in any direction. But allows us to deal damage in front of us after a 0.625 second delay. Because, of course, 0.5 seconds was too short, but 1 second is too long. This team fight in the middle lane is still happening, and I already cleared my shit, so I guess I'll come clear this. Done. Alright, good job, everybody. Back to my lane now. Abathur is soaking top with that top hat, so that's good. Now, I'm kind of divided on how I like to build Orphea at level 7, and I mean, I'll talk about that now rather than when we get there, because I'm assuming an objective will be up or something then. There seems to be 2 schools of thought according to HOTS log statistics, and by all means, please feel free to voice your opinions on Orphea down in the comments, because I am definitely not an expert. Definitely not. No, he's mine. Yes. Oh, I misclicked! No! I had Nova too! Fuck! Oh, Li Ming's actually going down to soak. Looks like we might have to stay down there. So, at level 7, there's Mind Devourer, which reduces the cooldown on your E ability, which is a skill shot, again, that has a delay on it. You'll notice it's very common with Orphea. After you fire off that skill shot... Choose a talent. Hey. I don't feel like this was very smart of you. I went a little too deep. I hope Nova's not rotating. I'm going to get a Regent Globe just to be on the safe side. Nova's middle, boys. We did it. We did it. So basically, it's a quest that reduces your E cooldown and makes it do more damage in team fights. Or you can go for a lane clear style build, where you... I'm going to pick up Fright here at level 4. Where you devour minions, they heal you to increase your lane sustain, and then your Chomp gets stronger throughout the game. I don't know which one of these I like more. I've kind of bounced back and forth between the two. I think I like PvE talents more, but that's typically how I play anyway. Most of you guys know that. Hello! Oh! Look at me! Look at me getting kills on Li Ming and shit! So, I'm going to nuke bottom and go join my team. Never, ever, ever I mean, in most cases, there's always exceptions, right? But general rule of thumb, don't ever nuke middle lane, because on this map, you want your bosses to be as effective as possible. So, if you could send a boss to the bottom lane or to the top lane, that's going to be a lot better off than sending one to the middle, because your pushing power is stronger in the off lanes. That being said, looks like Anduin nuked the middle lane, so
That seems
yeah, whatever. Is it still a thing where, see, this is what I don't know. I haven't really been in team fights. I've just kind of been in the off lane, so I can increase my W to be significantly stronger, so I should do that, right? Nova's missing, so we're going to assume she's rotating down to us. That being said, we're still in. Alright, back it up now. I don't really know what's going on with our lane situation in this game. They don't seem to give a fuck. Maybe I'll go fight. I mean, we're 2 levels up right now. We have talent. No, we don't have talent advantage. Oh, yeah, we do. It's a level 7, not level 6. I'm just gonna fucking throw this out. There's an interrupt. That sucks. Wow, that happened so quickly! Fucking towers? Not minding their own business. My bad, team. So that's kind of my thing on Orphea. I want to position aggressively. I fail at that a lot because I simply miss my Q. Now, I didn't die there because of my Q, but I was relying on my Q to get out, and it just didn't happen fast enough. That kind of just happens a ton. I'm not very good at Orphea yet. So you'll see that a lot, I'm sure, in the middle of these fights where I'm trying to get better. So at level 7, we did go for the Ravenous Hunger. Let me show you how that works. Hopefully we have some minions here by the time we get there. So we just want to deal... Basically, we want to kill as many minions as possible. You can get 7 stacks per lane if you kill all of them, although your ability to kill all of them will vary. 2 people missing from the mini map right now. We don't know where Li Ming is. We don't know where Nova is, so we should probably assume that they're coming to kill me. But I want my stacks, so... Look at that lane clear, though. An assassin with that much lane clear is a character that I like. I like that a lot. Even though our team fight damage is probably increased with the Mind Devourer. Enemy team grouped up pretty nicely for me here. I'll just try to deal as much damage as I can. Friendly team didn't go in on that, but that is okay. We're not too worried. Seriously, I feel like this has just been one long match of people soaking. The dragon has been called out! You stayed way too long, baby girl. Looks like we can push middle now relatively easy. Li Ming is going to get a nuke in the bottom lane, but we're getting this building. And her nuke shouldn't kill a building. Now, if we don't get the building, then we're fucked, and that feels bad. Hey, it looks like we're feeling bad. I might be able to go down and kill her. So the ultimate that we went for is Crushing Jaws. It kind of groups up everyone in a team fight into one location and allows you to wombo combo on top of them. Does she know I'm here? Where is she? I guess she's out. I guess she bailed. She left with her nuke. Okay.
I need a strategy.
Let's see if I need my E. Nope. We're scaling relatively well. There is another tussle happening in the top lane over nothing. I'm just going to push, actually. By the time I got there, it would be over, so let's just push. Get as many stacks as we can. We're sitting at 25. That's a 50 damage bonus right now. It sucks that Li Ming juked me, but it's alright. So this building is dead. The enemy team might be rotating down now. They do have their ultimate abilities as well, but you know what? We have catapults every third wave in the bottom lane now, and that's pretty valuable, especially with how little of the map this enemy team seems to be playing around. They're also nuking the middle lane, which of course is something I always like to see. Vala being killed off in the center lane as well. Hello, boys! Well, that sucks. I almost got Li Ming. I guess I'll just live here now. I should be able to chomp this down for some stacks. Nice. That's just an Abathur there, so we're not too concerned. I mean, of course, if he deals some good damage, that's great, but I'm not trying to die. Varian, however, is in, and he is not afraid. I'm going to clear this lane. Beautiful. Full lane clear. Mana's not looking that great, but you know what? It's fine. We'll be okay. The enemy team does not have any nukes. It appears they fired them all off in the middle lane. And we are finally going to push down this building. So it would seem. I'm going to clear this. Beautiful. Oh, missed that regen globe, but that's okay. Everything on cooldown right now, boys. Everything on cooldown. One thing I didn't mention about our Q ability is if we do land this on an enemy hero, its cooldown goes from 6 seconds down to 1. So, we're able to deal a shit ton of damage with it if we can consistently land it. Like this. Feels good. Feels real good. What's our damage like this game? Not too high, but I also haven't been going to very many team fights. I'm going to push the bottom lane in here because we should have a second for the objective. Beautiful. We're at 47 stacks right now. That's a 94 damage bonus on our W ability. Mana's not looking too good still, but we've kept it afloat just by clearing lanes so far, so I'm going to keep doing that. I'm really happy with our siege damage and our XP contribution. Anytime you're ahead of an Abathur on XP contribution, you know you're doing a lot. Oh, shit. Shit. Go back and channel.
Warhead collected.
Okay.
Your nuke is now armored.
There does seem to be another team fight brewing up here. We don't have my ult ability off cooldown just yet, but these guys don't know I'm here yet either, so we might be able to do something fun. Vala stepping out a little too far. We're going to try to slow these guys down. That is a dead Alexstrasza. I didn't even land my Q on her. I really like the weaving of auto attacks that's kind of built into this character. With the emphasis on using your trait, so every time you land an ability on an enemy player, you get chaos, and then that chaos increases the damage of... Oh, no, fuck! That sucks. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. We got a kill. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Get this regen globe. We're still winning! We're doing it! We're doing it! And it would save the shit out of me, dude. So I tried to cancel that nuke and it just didn't work. I just didn't do that. There we go, though. Holy shit. That was scary. Thank you, thank you. Woo! We are gonna go for another Q talent at level 16. I feel like I really enjoy the late game Q talents, but suck with them early on. Do you see what I mean about just dancing around people with this character? It's so fun. It's so fucking fun. Here, let me get some stacks. Always focus on the stat game. That's our foundation after all. Our damage is picked up pretty well. So, the bottom keep for the enemy team has been defeated. We are 3 levels up from them right now, so not only is that a significant level advantage, but that's a talent tier advantage as well. We'll go ahead and clear that lane for some stacks. They want a bait boss. Well, Orphea actually does not excel at all at PvE damage. I do have my ult. I'll let him know. So, like, we can't get resets from just casting our Q, which is kind of a big part of her playstyle. We can't do that. I'm trying to break Anduin out. There we go. Unfortunately, Vala was taken down. I don't have anything off cooldown just yet. Guess it doesn't matter. There's my Q. As this push continues onto our adversaries. Oh, there we go. 813 damage on that fucking chomp. 813. I'm clearing this wave, and then I'll go do whatever they're pinging. We have an objective coming up in just a second, so I don't think going for nukes, or going for a boss is the best idea when 4 nukes are spawning. That being said, the enemy team is pretty deceased at the moment. Several of them being taken down. I'm going to kind of hunt for anyone pushing up when maybe they shouldn't be. Not seeing it, though, so I'm going to go ahead and gather this objective. Abathur nuke in the top lane is going to take that down. Varian nuking middle. Probably better off saving that one for core, but we're 4 levels up right now, so I imagine enemy team morale isn't that great, so we could probably just nuke whatever we want. We could probably just get away with it. We do see a Noob moving forward. Man, I can almost kill the warriors without a follow-up ability on Chomp right now. That's not bad at all. So again, I'd rather not nuke here. I'd rather nuke the top lane. Maybe I'll ping that I'm on my way that way.
On the run again.
This should be nice and easy.
Nuclear launch.
Or I will be... Oh, pull back. Stay in the protected. Noob did interrupt our Anduin. At least it seemed like it. Well, we could slow her big time. Come on! Oh, ouch, sleeping! Ah! Meanwhile, this is what I mean about enemy morale. Blaze is just fucking doing his own thing up here. That's kind of all my damage I can do on this camp for at least like 6 seconds. You see what I mean? Like, anything that is not fighting players or clearing a minion wave, I really don't feel very adequate in helping. Or in doing it by myself anyway. Let's try to slow him if he pushes this way. I wasn't trying to get caught up in that combustion, you know what I mean?
I'm impressed.
So our nuke did go off at the top lane. We also have some mercenary camps pushing that now as well. Middle lane isn't looking too easy for stacks. The friendly team pinging boss now. We do have a 4-level lead at the moment still. I'm gonna go hang out next to... Anduin's been saving my life this game, dude. We're gonna hang out next to him. We'll just stay with the leader of Stormwind. I was gonna say our leader, but we're from the Nexus, so it's not us. Level 20 unlocked. I like a lot of these towns to level 20. Engulfing Jaws seems fun, just to get resets, but in the midst of a team fight, especially with, I mean, how accurate my ults have been, they haven't been that great. So maybe we'll do Old Witch Conduit. So every time we consume chaos by attacking an enemy hero, we'll get some spell power. Maybe that will be a decent amount of a damage increase for us. We'll give it a try. The boss does take down the building as if it is hot butter. Trying to break Varian out here. I just realized both Kings of Stormwind are on our team. Noob pushing up too far, and Alex Straza landed in some goop. Oh no! Looks like this is gonna be the win, boys. Looks like this is gonna be it. Hopefully my Orphea play wasn't too bad for you. This is maybe my 5th game that I've played over the weekend. And tried to get used to her a little bit. I want to continue to play her. It definitely does seem like she's stronger against enemy teams that have heavy frontline. Because, oh, hey, hello. Because usually heavy frontline has bigger hitboxes. So because they had that Blaze and because they had that Noob and honestly the Nova that was making decoys, I had a lot of wiggle room with where I could position my Q and still strike down targets. I was playing Orphea against an all-assassin lineup in quick match, and because they were so small and because so many of them had movement abilities to kind of skirt around, it was significantly more difficult to land my attacks. But that heavy front line makes it a lot easier. So the talents I used today was Ancestral Strength, Fright, Ravenous Hunger, Crushing Jaws, Determination, Bond of Anguish, and I went for Eldritch Conduit. I didn't actually explain what that does. Each chaos consumed increases Orphea's spell power by 3% up to 30%. After reaching the maximum spell bonus is increased by an additional 30% in this last 10 seconds. So as long as you're spending chaos within that 10-second window, it's going to keep building and keep building. So, kind of difficult, I think, to max this out during the course of a team fight. But if the team fight does linger and you're able to get in there and weave your abilities around, it can make quite a difference. You become quite the powerhouse. Just think about the fact that we were critting for over 800 with Ravenous Hunger, and that was with no spell power bonuses whatsoever. Great job, you died only one time during that match, less than your average of fucking 5. Thank you, video game, for calling me out after my good game. Fuck!